How's everybody doing? There's my knife. Reef, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, I really apologize for Monday. I didn't even realize it was Monday when I went live. Daryl, James, Jeff. We're on here early today. PA, how we doing, buddy? Oh, no, Reef, you get a bad storm or what, buddy? Jeep fam, how we doing, man? Michael Grant, Jeff Hale, Rubio. How is everybody doing? Gets lonely out here in the shop, so I figure I'll see what you guys are up to. Oh, awesome, Jeep fam, awesome. Gavin, hello. We're all getting old, buddy. Nobody makes it out alive, just so you know. See my nice row of skunks? We did 31 skunks yesterday, so. Corn fed, how we doing, bud? That's Iowa too, corn fed. I love it. Don, how we doing, sir? This is just an ugly, ugly blue early sow. We're working on a video for that for the ITA right now, so. Uh-oh, where's she at? She ran off on me. Maximus, how we doing? We're doing all right on this end. Just wife and kids are at church, so it's go, go, go until they get home. Yeah, she's the author, not me. Dawn, I caught 64 this year. Definitely my best skunk year ever. And season's not over yet, but I've never caught a skunk, I don't think, in January, so. Yeah, Maximus, that cold weather will definitely, that ice, it sucks, man, trapping through that for beaver. It's a great time to do it because they're perfect, but definitely a lot of work. Jeff, make sure you spell out the whole word, buddy. They're trying to dock you on this, so don't abbreviate raccoons, please. Might hurt my channel too, so. Yeah, a lot of people are going ice fishing right now. Not me. I've never really been, so. Ty, as far as raccoons go, like tonight or total? No, you're good, Jeff. You're good. They just think it's, the negative abbreviation of something. So, Tina, how we doing? Ty's in here. You caught your first skunk in January? That's awesome. I don't think I've caught a skunk in January. Eric? Yeah, I know, right? It's lonely out here in the shop. Maximus, that don't surprise me. February is when these things start breeding, I think. That's when the skunks are really on the move. That's cool, Michael. That's cool. Now, you get a good warm spell, I think they'll come out, but they're definitely not going to be moving right now. There's a trail right down the road from my house. I'm waiting to see raccoon tracks crossing to it because it's a good winter location. And as soon as I see them start moving, we're going to get back after it a little bit. We're definitely not going to end where we were, and we are going to redeem ourselves, and we're going to break our record. So, I get it, Michael, yeah. Hitch by hitch? No, we're a long ways from that step right now. Long ways from that. Right now we're just fleshing and drying, and then they'll go to the tannery eventually, and then it'll happen. Hunting stuff, how we doing? Those that are planning on joining in on the auction for the Mertens here, February 2nd, we have moved it up to 7 o'clock. Don, he blew past me here with that late season line of his. While I've been cooped up and kind of stuck at a standstill, so I think I'm right at 300 and he's 320-ish probably. Wow, Michael, yeah, that's those suckers ain't cheap, bud. But I got big plans if I'm able to get a thermal before next year. If it works out, you'd see a lot of it on my channel too. Lisa, how we doing? Zool 40, how's it going? Gavin, I've never done an unboxing video. I just never have. But I definitely know Ben's going to be getting a lot of fur from me. Randy, how we doing? Yeah, Don, it really is. The only reason I kept track too is I got a decent market on them, so kept track of every one of them suckers. Of course you do, James. Of course you do. You take care, bud. Empty pockets. How we doing? There's a beautiful 4Xer. Reef, maybe I missed it. What'd you do? Why'd you lose power? Zool, I got 64 total. We put up 31 that you can see. Well, you can see part of them. We put up 31. I got 7 more to finish now. And then the rest will be at the next skunk day. I'm trying to do all the skunks in 2 series because if I do a little bit every day, my wife gets mad how bad it smells. So I'd rather have her only mad at me twice instead of 100 times, at least due to the skunk. She can be mad at me all the time, that's fine, but at least for reasons that I'm doing myself, will be limited. Ah, ice. I gotcha. You and the wife playing board games with candlelight then, or what? Making a little reef robber? Reef. My wife's chickens are in here and it's driving me crazy. Although they'll eat raccoon fat like crazy. I did not realize that, but I just love pleating those tails out. They just look so nice. So nice and clean. Yeah, but it's not far from. You burn less calories this way. I don't want you to wither away on us. That is just a beautiful raccoon right here. Look at how white that sucker is. Perfect. Yeah, not perfect. Still got flaws, but post taste. Oh, Jeff, yeah. PA, I get it, man. I get it. It's gonna start warming up here. We're gonna get into the mid-30s next week, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, Jeff, we got a few dandies we're putting up tonight. A few real dandies. A couple smaller ones here too. Yeah, it is gonna get really sloppy out there. The snow starts melting off. We got a chance of rain too. It's gonna be pretty rough. But those big boars are gonna be moving. They're gonna be looking for love, so. See, like this only might make a 2XL, but she's pretty. So I can't wear my my shop clothes in the house anymore. That right has been revoked because they smell like skunk after being out here. And I'll tell you what really sucks. I thought it was tough, you know, undressing in the shop, running inside of my skivvies. But what sucks even worse is stripping down to my skivvies and running out into the garage and putting on ice cold clothes. That's terrible. Terrible. Quentin, how we doing? We're gonna hopefully do some fur handling videos here for too long, some lives, to where you can actually watch me put up fur. Had good feedback from those. So, Hitch by Hitch, how we doing? I'm definitely ready to get back out there, though. Oh, no, PA, it's plenty warm. Like, when I'm out here actually working, it's plenty warm, but throwing on 40 degree, well, probably 50 degree clothes is a little chilly, so. Jeff Hale, we're probably having surgery here at some point after season's over. Sounds like it's not official yet, but it sounds like I got a partially torn meniscus, so. Hey, Greg, no, I haven't set a trap in, man, I bet it's been close to a month now. It's eating at me. Season's ticking by, and here we are 12 short of our record, so we'll get there. Weather changing here soon, and I'll have a little bit more time available, hopefully, so that'll change it. Just got off the phone with Next Gen a little bit ago. I'm going to steal a bunch of his boxes from him for a little while. Maximus, oh, we've just barely started on raccoons, man. I got a lot. After today, I might have 60 coon put up. So we are a long ways from it. A long ways to go. Oh, how'd you do that, Eric? Oh, Matthew, that sounds amazing, though. Fixing up some deer straps. This one's gonna make a 3X whether it wants to or not. Bearded, how we doing, buddy? Hey, I got your footage in yesterday. Haven't even opened the envelope, but I did get it, so I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, our mail's been really delayed with that snow that we got hit with. Good thing I do a lot of my payments online because I just got my bill for my truck payment yesterday, and it's due tomorrow. So, thank you, you're Superman. Yeah, Eric, you can't do that anymore. I learned that several years ago. I'm sure you did, Bearded. It'll be fun to look at, man. I appreciate it. Oh, that's a good point, PA. Eric, yeah, you might want to watch that so they don't get freezer burn on you. All pelts will freezer burn a little bit. Like even if you look at the tail of this raccoon, well, that's different. Well, threw me for a loop. Right there, a little bit of freezer on the bottom of the leg. Part of that, though, is because it's in my walk-in freezer. Forced air freezers will freeze and burn a lot quicker. That's why every year my walk-in freezer is the first thing I empty out with fur. Maximus, yeah, I think you'd have to really seal it up well, though. Keep that. You'd have to have zero exposed fur if you can't, or leather. Oh yeah, Eric, that makes sense then. Yeah, if it's just a week, you're fine. Stuart the Fishing Whisperer, how are we doing, bud? Ah, there you go, Bearded. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, you don't get a lot of ice down there probably, so that's crazy. One thing I've learned, I'll flesh a bunch of raccoons and then I'll finish a bunch of raccoons. I used to flesh one, finish it, flesh one, finish it. I've definitely switched that up and it goes a lot quicker. So. Jeff, he's gonna have me as a competitor, just so you know. That waterfowl trip sounds amazing. But I do appreciate it either way. Good luck to him. Although I should say good luck to myself, because it's probably gonna go higher than I can go. Nice, Maximus. Yeah. I have found carcass animals definitely do a lot better too than just skinned if you're going to hold them over for a long time, just because there's no exposed leather at all. That waterfowl hunt, I hope, goes for a good price, Jeff. That sounds like a lot of fun, man. I used to be really big into duck hunting before I got into trapping. So I'd like to get back into it again one day. Oh, there's a pig. There's a nice, big, beautiful Iowa raccoon. I really, really love finishing fur. There's just something about it. Yeah, Maximus, I could see that. I get it, Stuart. Bearded? It might be. Hey, she's going to hit a 5XL. Oh, yeah. My 5X mark is right there. And we are definitely past it, so. That's a good one. Real good one. Boy, goes past it a little ways if I want to. I know old Next Gen's got a few 6Xs, and I would love to see that. But then again, you get like people like Bearded down there that they see a 3XL coon, and they're as blown away of that as I would be a 6X. So it's crazy how the farther north you go, the bigger and better. Getting a 3X or tan. Nice, Bearded. In the fur industry, it's all about keeping that line straight. So you have nothing that drops below that biggest line, that biggest size marker. If I had a 1/4 inch of this not flat and it dove up, you know, up here would be a 2X, it's 3X. You have every part of that has to be a 3X. My problem with these big suckers is I run out of room on my jig. I can't get the bottom of the tail done. I have to turn it around. All right, Matthew Jess, thanks for stopping in, bud. Have to get bigger jig, I think. Yeah, that's 15 inches long. Yeah, Quentin, I get it, man. Yeah, we get some little ones too late in the year. They're not all Iowa Giants by any means. We'll definitely have several tiny ones. About ready to clean up my first bucket of push pins, though. Over the board, Derek. Nice. Ooh. And there we go. Nice, pretty, flat. This is a big one, guys. I mean, I'm right at 6 foot, and yeah, she's a good one. That's a keeper. Talking about the heart deal? I don't know much about it. I've seen it all the time on my computer when I do lives. PA, I'm jealous of that one, man. It's one thing I've never got here in Iowa. Well, two things: is the weasel and the gray fox. I am going to go after a target mission, I do believe, for a beautiful bobcat that my buddy has on his trail camera. Now that he's done deer hunting, I think I'm going to go after it. Jeff, I just got my wife's and the ITA laptop, I guess, but yeah, PC, I seen that, man. Awesome job, buddy. You've been doing really well this year, bud. Well, you can just see the size difference from that one and that one. That's awesome, PC. That's awesome, buddy. All right, Jeff, you take care, bud. Is there any Iowans in here that are going to the FBU banquet in West Des Moines in April? Quentin, I'm not sure yet, buddy. If I do that, I'm going to go down south to get my bobcats as well. I'm hoping it happens, but it's just tough with work and wife and everything else to get a chance to go down there. So we'll see if it happens. I hope it does, but oh yeah, absolutely, PC. I just call it a hoodie, but yeah. Oh, nice, Maximus. That's cool. How do you know it was the same one? Yeah, Quentin. I'll go down to the southern tiers. I got some buddies with farms down there, so I went down there coyote trapping. I got the time hop here the other day. I think it's 7 years ago, and I caught more cats than coyotes down there. So, and I was actually coyote trapping, and the population's only got better. So, I get it, PC. I get it, buddy. Yeah, Bearded. They did our road. It was a couple days after, but yeah, we're good to go now. We are good to go. Ah, okay. So it's a very. It's got a lot of character, so you can tell it's him. That's cool. Quentin, I don't know about that. I know I won't be far from Missouri if I go down there. I will say that. Oh, Quentin, it's not about that, buddy. Don't you sweat there. There's plenty of stuff out there, man. I'll promise you that. Well, this is another good one. Always the stuff that's on the top of the freezer is the last stuff you caught, which is normally the really good prime stuff. Once you get to the bottom of the freezer, that's that first week stuff that might not be the best, but yeah, Don, I get it. I get that. Oh, nice, PC. Quentin, right now you will, bud. Let's some of this snow dissipate and get a nice fresh snow, and you'd be surprised. Oh, cool, Eric. Yeah, I need to make a trip over there to him. Oh. Quentin, did they not show interest or did they just not commit? There's a difference. You know, did it stop them and they kind of looked at it, investigated it, and left? If so, don't worry about it. Just give it time. Just give it time. Oh, there it is. Well, still be patient, bud. What kind of are you using dirt holes or what? Hunting stuff. We were negative. I don't know, 15. This Friday is negative 18, so it's chilly. Oh, here it wouldn't be bearded, but you guys don't have the skunks we probably do. My skunks, not my skunks, but our Iowa sale we just had. I think green skunks averaged. Quentin might know this better. 15, maybe 16. Quentin, yeah, I would stick with dirt holes, man. Don't be afraid of them. Also, snares. Snares will be your friend too right now. Those tracks will tell you right where they're crossing any fences or where they're traveling. So. There's a smaller one. Yeah, that's. But bearded, you know, like you've seen, there's a difference between your fur and our fur here for sure. Definitely a difference. It's tough, Randy. It's always tough. The fur market is definitely a struggle currently. So, Eric, I feel bad for you. That's disappointing. Skunks are where it's at. I mean, if I could just catch skunks, I would make a skunk line. You probably got time though, Quentin. You probably got time. When's your season end? Oh, duh, Quentin, you're in here. Duh. Summers, I was thinking PC in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's gonna be tough in this weather. I mean, it's not impossible, Quentin, by any means, but you're definitely gonna work for a mink right now. I played around with the attempt there for a little bit, but just wasn't in the cards. I need water, especially before beaver season. I'm gonna need a lot of water, and we do not have it. Randy, I get it, man, but just so you know, there's other stuff to sell on them other than just the fur too. You got skulls and glands and everything else there. No, I don't, Stuart. I don't. I'm not a huge tech savvy enough person to probably do that. Really, I'd trap that. That's crazy. I got more skunks than ever this year. Last year's good year. I think I had 52. Brent, it's a lot better to get forgiveness than permission. Unless you're like me, and then you're just in trouble either way. So whatever. PA, yeah, they're gonna start breeding here for us in February, but really, I don't think I've ever caught a skunk in January. I can't recall ever doing it. What do you want the 650s for, PC? Maximus, I do not. I don't know much about him, buddy. I mean, I've got a few, but I don't know of a better way. Yeah, exactly, PA. That's my bread and butter. They're all. I found that skunks are more attracted to our bean fields here than our corn almost. Um, if I set that occasional trail going to a bean field to catch a coon, it'll catch a lot of skunks too. So seems to be kind of the going thing here. I catch a lot going to corn too, but it's just interesting. I trapped that, yeah. Well, PC, what are you going after? I mean, your 550s work probably pretty good for your coyotes too. Quentin, I get it, bud. I get it. I get it, PC. Yeah, I get it.
Fully charged battery, fully charged. Unplug charger.
Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all, Quentin, either. Doesn't bother me at all. Like, we just did 31 skunks in here, and I got 7 more to do yet, and oh, doesn't sweat at all to me. Yeah, and that's the thing, it comes down to what everybody wants. Um, for me, I have no problem with the 550 size. Uh, Works great. We have a pretty good sized coyote here too, and I personally don't want a 650 size. I think it's a little too big myself, but that's me. They work and they're gonna catch just like a 550 will, but it's like Chevy Ford. All it comes down to is what works for you guys. Oh no, Quentin, I like mink too. That gland, I love it. My wife would hate it, but I love it. That's fine, PC. I get 100%. The only thing I will tell you is don't get caught up in thinking you need the biggest and the best for everything. Not saying I recommend it to anybody, but there's been Duke 1.5s that have caught thousands of coyotes in the past. So, uh, if it's something you're comfortable in and builds your confidence, do it by all means. But don't think, that you have to have the biggest and the most expensive. Like, I love the Bridger 2s. Bridger 2s dogless work great. Um, I've caught a lot of coyotes in them in the years past, and they're great. I have no complaints at all. And that's why I stick with something like that, because I have confidence in it. Will I try other things? For sure. But same time, those price tags get to me a little bit. Yeah, I quit, and I love Castor too. Quiet down back there. Surprised they're not crowing. The Duke number 2s, you will. Yeah, you'll have to adjust them a little bit, but they'll catch for you too. Yeah, Maximus, I get it. Oh, nice, Daryl. Interesting. Yeah, Quentin. It all comes down to what everybody likes, what works for them. That's like anything in life that we choose: vehicles, mowers, vacuum cleaners, wives, whatever works. I'll bet it was, Daryl. I'll bet that was fun to release. That would be a rush. That would definitely be a rush. Yeah, exactly, Quentin. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Everybody's gonna have their personal preferences. And don't let anybody ever change their mind based off of somebody else's opinion. You can try it out and see what works for you, and maybe you will like it, maybe you won't. Oh, here's another big boy. I don't think he'll hit a 5, but he's a good one. Here you go, chickens. Oh, I missed. Here you go, chickens. They love that coon fat. And there you go. Absolutely. What did you catch your black one in, Bearded? Not a perfect one. He had a flaw on him. Some kind of scab or something. Terrible spot for it to be, too. But nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. Maybe we'll make it a wall hanger. Oh yeah, absolutely, Quentin. I've caught a coyote and a Duke 1.5 in a pocket set many years ago. Many years ago. Maximus, we might. Who's going to stop by that auction on February 2nd to keep me in line so I don't buy too much stuff in this auction? Someone better keep me in check. Because that's going to be a long time sit here with a drink in my hand auctioning off stuff. Well, I appreciate it, Quentin. You just got to keep me under control. Hey, thanks, Randy. Yeah, just kind of an easy night out here, finishing some fur, guys. That's nice, Bearded. Matthew, how we doing? Matthew, are you going to go to the Nationals next year? All right, Randy, you take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night, man. Oh, yeah, Maximus for sure. I love blind sets. The problem is I wasn't in the water long enough to for them to really be effective. That's my problem with my work and the way I run my line. I'm constantly moving, and with my dry land sets for coon, you know, I'm moving a lot, and some of the water locations I set hoping to catch a mink, I was not able to because we had to pull out and move pretty quick. So honest stuff, I get it. Hey, left-handed, how we doing? All right, PC, you take care, bud. Oh, cool. Matthew, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. PA, you caught 2 mink and 3 grays. Rub that in, why don't you? Hey, Mark, how we doing, man? How is the frozen tundra of Montana? Mark's gonna bid on that ride along in a couple weeks. I know he is. Yeah, PA, that's short, man. Or maybe those will be in that auction. Mark can tell you the fun we had last year. I mean, I caught a coyote in the 220 for crying out loud. Quentin, your best luck there is going to be Pennsylvania. My dream is muskrats, and it sounds like it might actually happen next year. Yeah, PA, yeah, that would freeze up quick. Yes, he is hunting stuff. I'll answer for him. Squirrely, how we doing? Long time no see, bud. May never leave. I feel like you have someone back home that wouldn't be okay with that, Mark. Yeah, Maximus, it's just patience, man. Um, I think, in my opinion, those old school mink trappers that were catching 400 and 500 mink in Iowa back in the day, those are some of your top trappers as far as skill level in the country. I don't hold a candle to them. I mean, it's amazing what they can do, or did. Hunting and stuff. You gonna have a few drinks and bid on that ride along for me? You've got 4 and 330s. Bearded, that's awesome. There's another big one. Nice 4Xer. Hunting and stuff. How often do I put a little while in a fur when flushing? Little what? Oh, how often do I put a little hole? It happens, Quentin, for sure. Uh, like these skunks that are now behind the raccoons here. 31 skunks. There's probably 4 of them that I did put a little hole in part just because I was rushing, got in a hurry, and made a mistake. Which is my own fault. Quentin, I'm sorry that I missed you at that auction, man. I wish I could have made it, but there's a lot of people I love seeing at those auctions. I know Alan with Funkies was there. Bruce with Backwater was there. David, how we doing? Just a lot of good people. I know we probably talked about this before, Quentin, but you're going to the convention, right, this year? The Iowa at least, maybe the National. You need to go to the National. Maybe you already replied to this earlier in the chat and I missed it. Oh, Bruce is a very knowledgeable man about trapping. He's someone I really look up to, Quentin. He really knows his stuff. Very, very educated. I talked to him for an hour on the phone today. Very, very intelligent man. Alan at Funkies, you're not going to find a better person. Always willing to step up and help out and donate whatever he can to help get youth involved. Those are 2 people that have my utmost respect. No, I'm not. I trapped that, unfortunately. I got asked to do the convention in Nebraska again this year at the end of September. I got to figure out my work schedule with that yet to see if it's possible. But I will be at the Iowa and the Nationals for sure. I'm actually lucky enough to be doing a demo at the Nationals this year. I got the first demo of the whole weekend, so that's kind of a no pressure, right? Where is that? There's my scraper. Once. Oh, really, Maximus? We don't really have good luck with mink boxes here in Iowa. I know a lot of guys that have played with them, and they just really haven't had good luck with them. I've tried them, but I haven't given them a true chance. But a lot of guys I know have, and they don't really have success with them. Which one are you going to, Quentin? The Iowa or the National? The National, you better get your hotel room almost now. A lot of guys try in February and there's no room left. So I'll be one of the tent people hanging out with the Iowa crowd. So you'll be welcome over there to come see us sometime too, bud. The Iowa, that's one thing I love about our association. Up in Escanaba, I'll bet the Iowa crowd was the biggest populated crowd other than the local state. Other than Michigan itself, like we had a fire, we had karaoke, we had probably 100 Iowa guys every night doing karaoke around a fire, and it was amazing. Mark, you need to help me out here. You need to tell everybody how awesome it was on that ride-along that you did, because I'm giving a ride-along for that benefit auction on February 2nd. So you need to tell everybody how much fun we had and how exciting it was. That's a short one. $110 blinds for sure, Maximus. Yeah, but boxes I've never had luck with either. But seriously, Quentin, yeah, at the Nationals, look me up, man. I know you're kind of just getting into this, but there's a lot of good people that I can point you in the direction you can learn a lot from. There's some awesome Iowa trappers and some good demos that are lined up that you definitely want to see. Anything from Marty Smith for an Iowa guy would be a great one. Kendall, phenomenal demo explanation. Bruce Rhodes, he'll be doing an Iowa one, I'm sure. Very, very educational. Very good man. Absolutely, Bearded. Absolutely, buddy. We had a lot of fun. Mark got to see my first coyote at 220, something I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. Bearded got to see what it was like to have a lot of traps staked out. We caught some the first day. We set like crazy the second day, and we had a good check on the last one. I'll tell you what, I cannot wait for the Nationals, though. You just get so many good people together talking trapping. It is the most amazing thing. Bearded, have you ever... I don't think you've been to the Nationals, have you? Oh yeah, Jeff. There's absolutely camping at the NTA. I'll be one of them. Me and Next Gen, we're the tent people. We hold down the tents. And that'll be me again for like 5 days. They weren't no monsters, Bearded. They were good deer, but they weren't no monsters. What time is it? Oh, I got a half hour before she gets home. Daryl, that's me 100%. Cheaper that way. I don't have to drive anywhere after having that one beer that I have every night. That one beer that lasts till 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, if they're not with, tenting, man, might be the way to be. Mark, I'd love to, man. I'd love to. Unfortunately, my schedule is so full already. I'm going to be really lucky, like, if I'm able to even make the Nebraska, where they've asked me to do a demo. We'll see what work schedule looks like, but I might have to turn them down just because I don't have any vacation left. I got to save a week for vacation for whatever my wife wants to do. And then that pretty much leaves me with enough time for the Nationals, and that's about it. Hunting stuff? Why would you say that? I think in the Nationals last year, we almost killed 2 of these. So, you should ask Next Gen. I can still clear a 6-foot tall fence. I can't land it on the other side, but I can make it. Oh, there you go, Quentin. There you go. My advice, though, honestly, Quentin, if you're wanting to do this, get your plans figured out now, because hotel and stuff, yeah, you're gonna have to get that almost immediately coming up if you're gonna do it. Yeah, hunting and stuff. That's the thing, man. Like, you get me where I can be face to face with other trappers and talking trapping and listening and seeing all the stuff for sale. It's just like, it's just amazing. Jeff, you haven't been since '98? That's awesome. It's July 25th through 7th. It's the day after my anniversary, which is something I'm really going to have to navigate carefully through. Yep. 27th, not 28th. Thanks, Bearded. See, you know this. You've already made plans, haven't you, Bearded? Maximus, that was my favorite thing to do. I've doubled on mink once in my life, and that was pretty neat. I guess I shouldn't say doubled. Maybe it wasn't a true double. They're about 30 yards apart in the creek. I called it a double, but it probably technically isn't. I like that, Quentin, making executive decisions. I'm guessing you haven't even talked to the old lady yet. You'll learn. Thank you, Bearded. Makes me feel better, man. How many beaver are you up to down there, bud? Hunting and stuff? You've been on that ride along, man. You're welcome on the ride along. You know, it's going for a good cause. It's going to a family that got dealt a terrible, terrible deal. Some serious health issues that went over 2 calendar years, therefore 2 deductibles. Really terrible. I feel terrible for them. You know, gonna get hit with, I mean, I can only assume what's the average, you know, maximum deductible, probably 6 to 8 grand at least, I'm guessing. At least I know my deductible is 8 grand a year. So maybe $16,000 they got hit with. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. That's a lot of money. It's a good family friend of mine, so that's why I'm helping out with this. A lot of guys are putting some work into this, getting stuff lined up, and I'm going to put it on the channel and see what we can do for them. So this will be the first ride along on my line that I've ever truly auctioned off. And it's for a great cause for some great people. So Maximus, I would take a 1.5. 1.5. That's going to catch your raccoon. You still could possibly catch an otter. I did it this year. I actually had it on camera. I caught an otter in a blind 1.5. I caught a 60-pound beaver in a blind 1.5. One of these guys was with me, either Mark or Bearded. I can't remember when we caught one of them. Heck, I can't remember. This whole trapping season's just been one big beating. You can night latch a Bridger, bud, or a Duke 1.5. All you gotta do is file that dog down. She'll work great. They're not all huge. We get some 2Xers also. Little hole there, but not bad. We're filling out our line quick. Yeah, Quentin. Maybe that's something I need to do a video on. It's not terribly hard either. You just need a small hand file. Eric? This scraper, the one-handed, everybody has them. They're cheaper. I don't know, $8-9 I think at any trapping supply house. Quentin, I might have to do that. Right now, problem is I'm so crunched with time. I got to work on some ITA videos yet tonight. Doing fur, working, hopefully getting traps back going again. It might be a little bit, but yeah, for sure. Right, Jeff. Yeah, those flooded conditions, man, you can get upside down in a hurry. It is not good. Yeah, PA, at least he did that. He could have not, buddy. One thing I will tell you guys, and my advice, whenever you have theft, whenever you have something bad happen as far as dishonesty, people mess with your equipment, as much as it sucks, the best mindset is just let it go and keep going. We're all out here doing something we love to do. Do not let one bad instance ruin your whole day or even your whole week. I see it happen a lot. Oh, nice, Mark. And you're sitting inside with a cold beer, right? It's probably 30 miles to go get beer there. Hey, thanks, Bearded. You take care, man. Tell the family I said hi, and you take care of yourself, bud. Always good to hear from you, man. PA, that's very likely. Very likely. Not let that ruin you at all. The amount of dishonesty and stuff that I've seen on my line, it's tough, especially when people don't have a lot of equipment. It hurts a lot more. But man, yeah, it's tough. It is tough. But I think, well, I mean, even Mark, I don't know if we had anything stolen on my line when Mark was with me. I thought we had a mower take out something. I can't remember. But you got to keep pushing forward. You can't sit there and dwell on it, because you dwell on it, it's kind of like missing that shot at a big deer. Yeah, it sucks. But if you let that define your whole season, then why are you out there in the first place? That's the best way I can think of it. So since it's cold and snowy out, my wife's chickens stay in my garage. I'll tell you what, there's not a piece of coon fat that hits the floor that they're not on top of. So, hey Betty. Kind of an ugly looking thing. The chicken that... Okay, the other one's mad. Putting them down. Whew. Very protective of each other. I get it, PA. I get it, man. I get it 100%. I hope you find it. Hey, we got a couch put up. Yeah, you wouldn't think so, PA. You would not think so. Well, that must have really made him mad. He's having to clean himself and everything over there, like I just did something bad to him. Three-foot rebar stakes, yeah. Jeff, my biggest thing in cricks is here in Iowa, where I'm at anyway. The water changes. If we get a bad flood, it changes little sandbars, and they'll throw 5 foot of sand over your trap. Ace, you know what? I thought when I was doing this, I'm like, he's going to jump in here and he's going to say he's happy to see fur or something in the background. I knew I did this just for you, buddy. Just for you. Yeah, Clinton, they are. What even sucks worse is the erosion rock on some of these that you can't even get down to your set or even anywhere close to it. Those suck just as bad. Yeah, Quentin, I've been there too. That's another reason why I struggle with water here in my area. I mean, erosion rock, quicksand. You have a 3-foot drop straight down to the water, and then the water's 5 foot deep. There's just nothing here. It's almost impossible to do. See what I got to deal with every day? He just started, so it's not done yet. He's going to go like crazy. He'll do at least 30 of them when he does it. Told you. Oh, yeah. Hunting stuff, yeah, I'm already in trouble. So I was like, you know what? We're going to do this. Then again, you're interrupting. Then again, I'm always in trouble. So that's just part of it. PA, I agree. I told you, he's going to do 30 at a time. We've bonded enough over the last 3 days of 20 hours together. Are you done? Stupid chickens. Yeah, beaver are strong, buddy. They'll pull 40-pound cinder blocks all day long. Hunting and stuff, these are special chickens. I'm thinking if I slit his throat, he'll stop, but that's me. Don't you puff up at me. Yeah, that don't go well with me, PA. Pretty much hunting and stuff, they're special. 8-inch diameter? Wow, Jeff, that's awesome. That'd be a good one. Oh, you do it. Why, dude? There's not a female chicken within 5 miles of here. Here, I know what he needs. Eat something. Here's some fat. There you go. Shut up. He should be good now. Alright, not dealing with it. Oh, he found the fat. Maximus. I come home and there's random animals here, so. I live in that scenario where I could say, I want a dog. She wants a cat. We compromise, so we get 2 cats. That's kind of how it goes here. Anyway, I'm going to go inside and shower, get cleaned up. I'm still going to smell like skunk and still be in a lot of trouble, but you know what? It is what it is. Screw it. Whatever. A lot of money in skunks back there, so I love dealing with skunks. Ooh, I gotta put skulls in the freezer too yet. I gotta come back out here once they all go to bed, so. Yeah, I'm just screwed, Ace. There's no way about it. Absolutely, Mark. You guys take care. We're gonna reel out of here. We'll catch you next time. A lot of fur to work. We're gonna be trapping here hopefully in a week. Borrowing some of Next Gen's boxes, so we should have a good time. Hopefully we're gonna catch quite a few. So anyway, y'all take care and appreciate you stopping in.